So this is a wall stride with hip rotation. The top position is going to look like pushing into the wall. I'm reaching through the floor to get into this nice hip lock position. So the working leg here should be lower than the other side. Knee is mostly straight and heel is off the ground. In this position here, as I push through the floor, I'm pushing down into the floor. I feel a nice good glute squeeze there, staying nice and tall through my spine. If you don't feel your glutes at the top here, you're likely either extending at your back, straightening your knee too much, like locking it out. You need to kind of find like a slightly unlocked knee so it's straight, not hyperextended. And then just reach through the floor, through that whole leg, and I get a nice glute squeeze at the top. Bottom position is going to be coming down. It's okay to move your hands as you go through this. I'm going to reach this leg for the wall behind me. I'm going to turn my pelvis towards this working leg. I want my heel to get close to the ground here, but it's not fully touching. Right here, I feel a nice glute stretch. So that's kind of what we're searching for. If you need to sink into it a little bit more, play with like how far you're reaching back. Reach that hip back behind you, going for, again, a stretch through the back pocket here. And as I find that that's the bottom, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push from this position here through the floor. And as I do that, get back to the top, this other hip is going to come up and around like it's going around a hurdle. And I end right up at the top position here again. I want those motions to happen at the same time so they start and finish together is the goal. So again, bottom position, feel a nice glute stretch, heel is just floating up, barely floating off the floor. I'm going to push through the ground as this hip comes up and around. And I end at the top position here at the same time. I'll do the other legs, you can kind of see both. Again, starting at the nice top here, reach through the floor. I get a nice glute squeeze, gives them a nice hip lock. Down, get into a nice hinge. As I push through the ground, this hip is coming up and around an imaginary hurdle to end up in front of me as I finish the rep. Together, again, hinge, push as I come up and around. One way to think about this drill is push hard, not fast.